Hello viewers, welcome back to the card mat. This is a nice little one, this, and only uses 10 cards, and it's basically in a little mortar with 10 cards. As you can see, 5 of them are red, 5 of them are black, right? So again, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 red ones. And we take the 5 red ones and just leave one of them as a marker, so you know that's the red pile. And we put the 5 black down here, again with 1 acting as a marker. So we've got a red pile here, and we'll put one of them down, we'll put a black on it. We'll put a red down, and we'll put a black on it. So you've just seen them getting mixed up, red, black, red, black. But give it a tap, a click, and a little pass through my fist, and they all turn into the black cards. We'll try again. Put a black down, put a red on it, put a black down, and put a red on it. Again, give it a tap, a click, and a little pass through my fist. But this time we end up with 4 red cards. Let's go again. Putting a red down with a black on it, a red down with a black on it. So you've just seen them getting mixed up. A tap, a click, and a pass through. And once again, we end up with 4 black ones. We'll try again. Putting a black down with a red on it, a black down with a red on it. I mean, I could do this all day long if I wanted to, sit here forever. Tap, click, and I pass through the fist. And this time we end up with 4 red ones on this side. Obviously, if we've got 4 red ones on that side, leaves us with 4 on this side. And no surprises, these have got to be the 4 black ones. Well, let's just try and mix things up a bit. If we take the red card and put it on the top of the black pile, and take the black card and put that on the top of the red pile, and then put the red pile on the top of the black pile, we should have 3 black cards with a red card, then a black card, then 3 red cards with a black card and a red card. Well, it's what you just see me doing. But if I pick them up and give them a shake, ooh, just like that, I can actually get all of them to mix up. So we end up with a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, a black, a red, and a black. Did say it was a bit like oil and water. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you want to see how it's done, well, I'll show you right now. Start off with, you need 5 reds and 5 blacks. Try and make sure that you don't have any duplicates in your piles. So you don't have 2 7s or 2 8s in your red pile, or 2 9s and 2 6s or 2 6s rather in your other pile. Very important, because you're going to be doing an Elmsley count, and if you've got a double, and even if you take one away, you'll see the double some of the times twice, because you're doing a few Elmsleys. I like to have it with the blacks on the bottom and have 2 high value cards on the top of that pile, because then when you turn them, they look pretty much the same, because there's a lot of pips on them, if you get me meaning. The reds it doesn't really matter about. You start off so that the reds are on the top as they're facing up, and start with them facing down. Say you're going to do a trick and it's only going to be using 10 cards. Turn them over and then just fan them out, so that you can see you've got 5 black and 5 red. As you put them together, what you need to do is steal that top card behind these ones. So that 9 of spades has got to disappear from there and appear on these. So all you do is just keep a break with your finger as you close up. Get them square and then turn the black pile over. So what I've got here now is 6 cards with the black at the back, as if you didn't know. Then you hold them in like the biddle grip, which is basically just your fingers on the top and your thumb on the bottom, and you just peel off the top card and use this pack to flip it over. So you show them 1 red card, do the same thing again to show a second, again for the third, again for the fourth, and just place that down, because don't forget that's 2 cards. So place that down, grip it with your thumb, grab it at the end, pull it to your fingers, and then you can just let it fall. Don't hold it like that and then turn your hand over, because it makes it look too suspicious. when you get to the last one, you flip that one over, just bring it down, grip it with your thumb, change your position so you're holding it with 2 fingers behind, your thumb on the top, and then just let go, and you can just turn it, and it looks like you're just turning one card. Nice little tip that. So what I've got now is a black card on the top with 4 reds well, 5 reds underneath it, and then 4 blacks on the bottom, right? So then you see you're going to take them as separate them. So you're taking the 5 reds. So you count off 4 cards, which is a black one and 3 reds, and flip that one over, put underneath them, and place them down so that red one's facing up, and they're fanned out. Make sure that they're fanned out. You'll need to close them in a minute. Well, I'll show you in a minute. But make sure they go down fanned, and then just deal these down so you're reversing the order, because don't forget you got a red one on the top, and you want to get that red one to the bottom. So you deal these down, but deal these into a little pile, and then turn the last one over. That then gives you the excuse to close this fan. And as you close it, you just then show the bottom card saying, so we've got the reds on there, so if I put a red card down, and then you can clearly show a black, a red, and a black. So you've actually got them down. 2 blacks, a red and a black. Which you, when you turn them over, is sound for your Elmsley count. If you don't know what an Elmsley count is, I have got a tutorial on this channel. Just have a little scroll through and you'll find it. Loads of different ways of doing it in an Elmsley count. When you get to this position, you can do whatever kind of magical gesture you want to do. I always find doing a tap, a click, and then a fist push through. So all I'm doing is just turning my hand, turning face down, and turning the cards so that they're over, and then just push them through your hand with your thumb. But make sure you don't do it sloppy so that the cards end up splitting out, in case you just get a glimpse of that red one. So you do have to keep them in your fingers and your palm and use them as a guide as you're pushing it. So you turn over, you push it through and grab hold, and again make sure you don't split them as you grab it. Then you do an Elmsley count, which is basically showing 4 cards but hiding that red one, which is 3rd from the top. So I'll show that one, that one, that one, and then that one again. So you're going to see this 9 twice, but if you do it quick enough, no one gets onto it. 1, 2, 3, and there's the 9 for the second time. 4. So I've just shown 4 black cards, which then moves the red one to the top of that pile as you turn it over and put it down on the black pile, because they were blacks. And as soon as you put it down, you take the top card, saying, well, I'll do it again, putting a black one down. And again, you can show these ones freely. A red one, a black one, and a red one. And again, that puts you in position then for doing an Elmsley to hide the 7. But you're going to show that 6 twice. So again, you do whatever magic move you want to do, and you do your Elmsley count to show 4 red cards. And again, turn them over, and again, as you're putting it down, just take the top card and go, so we'll try again. We'll put a red down, and again you can show these next 3 very freely. A black down, a red down, and a black down. And again, it puts you in perfect position for doing an Elmsley count. So again, you do your little magic gesture, do your Elmsley count, which again shows you 4 black cards, but the 7 gets shown twice and your red one gets moved to the top. Turn them over, put them down. So we'll try again, put the black down, and again you can show these 3 cards freely, a red on it, a black on it, and a red on it. So it's giving the illusion all the time that you're mixing the pack up, red, black, or black, red, whichever way you're doing it from. And again, you set up again for your Elmsley count. Do your tap, do your click, and do your push through. But this time when you do your Elmsley count, you're doing it a bit different. You're doing the same thing till you get to the last card. But instead of putting that on the top, you want to put that to the bottom. Right? Important. Don't put it to the top, leaving that black on the top. You want to put it to the bottom. That leaves you then with a red, a black, and a red. So again, you set up for your Elmsley count. Did I do that right then? yeah, and that goes to the bottom. So it leaves you set up again for your Elmsley Count. You turn them over and you put them down. Then you see, so I've got the 4 reds there, you pick these up, then you do a 2 and 2 split. So basically you're just taking 2 cards in this hand, 2 cards in the hand. It's often called a wiggle move, because you just take 2 in one hand, 2 in the other, and then you wiggle them. But when you're putting them back together, the 2 you took from the top, which are the 2 blacks, go to the bottom. So again, you'd be set up for an Elmsley Count. Yeah, because that was on the top. No, that was down there, wasn't it? No, that was on the bottom. You take 2 and 2, give them a wiggle, put them back together the opposite way, turn them over to show you've got the 4 black cards, and you do the exact same Elmsley Count as you just did then. Taking the top one, the block push off, that one, and putting this one to the bottom and turning over. Then you say, let's change things a bit, and we take the red card and put that on the top, because don't forget, at the moment that's set up black, black, red, black. So you're going to put that on the top and move that one on the top of it. So then you've got black, red, black, red, black. If you see what, well, you will see what I mean in a minute. You pick the red cards up, you say, we put that on the top of the black pile and move that one from the bottom to the top. And that again gets you set up. So you're black, red, black, red, black. And you put them down. Then you pick up the red pile, and again you show us the red pile with the bottom card. You say, we'll put the black card on the top of there. Hang on, before I do that, again you set up red, red, black, red, right? But that one's going to go on the top, and again the bottom one is getting moved to there, which will then give you red, black, red, black, red, as you'll see in a minute. So we've got the red pile here. If you put the black card on the top of the red pile, which then puts you up red, black, red, black, red, and don't forget your top one on there is a black one, then a red one, a black one, a red one, and a black one. All you've got to do is just drop them straight onto the top. Give them a little bit of a shake, saying you're going to be mixing them up, and then when you turn them over, you find that they are all mixed up, all 10 cards. Very easy, very simple. As long as you can do an Elmsley Count, you're away. But give it a little bit of practice, and then a little bit more practice, and as always, a little bit more practice. Go out and amaze people. Very nice one. And I'll see you later.